Should you buy a home now or should you wait? Today, I'm answering the top 3 questions homebuyers are asking to help you understand if it's a good time to purchase a home. To be clear, I'm not going to tell you what to do. The purpose of this video is to help you decide if it's the right time for you to buy a house. Obviously, I'm a huge proponent of homeownership because real estate has proven to be the safest and fastest way to build wealth. Like many others, you might be waiting for interest rates to drop before you start to look. But did you know that you can get a crazy low mortgage interest rate right now? Maybe even a rate in the 4s. If you don't believe me, I'm about to blow your mind. At the end of this video, I'll share a cheat code for getting a crazy low mortgage rate when buying a house today. But first, according to Keeping Current Matters, these are the top 3 questions being asked by those who want to purchase a home. Question number 1, should I hold out for even lower mortgage rates? The obvious advantage to waiting is that a lower interest rate could significantly reduce your monthly house payment. Or for many of you, it would mean that you could actually afford to buy a house. But waiting for rates to drop could be a huge mistake. Why? According to the chief financial analyst at Bankrate, Greg McBride, a further drop in mortgage rates could bring a surge in demand that makes it tougher to actually buy a house. As rates drop, more buyers will enter the market. With increased competition, there could be fewer homes to choose from. House prices will increase and sellers will be less likely to negotiate. If you're trying to time the market perfectly to get the best deal and you want plenty of great properties to choose from, you need to buy a house before the market shifts. And in case you haven't noticed, the economy has already started to improve. But as I mentioned, you can get a crazy low mortgage interest rate today. I wonder how many of you would buy a house right now if you knew this. Once again, I'll share the simple yet amazing way to get a crazy low mortgage interest rate in just a moment. Question number 2. Is it better to wait until after the election? Oh, how I love politics. Not. But if Trump wins, or if it's Kamala, data shows that we will most likely see a similar result. Home values have increased after 7 of the last 8 presidential elections, as the chart from Keeping Current Matters indicates. Hit pause if you need more time. I'm moving on. Truth is, if our next leader improves the economy, more people will be able to purchase a house. But if our president sucks and the US economy tanks, those who understand real estate will want to buy because homeownership is one of the best hedges against inflation. Owning a house is the best financial decision that most Americans make. Mark Hamrick at Bankrate said, homeownership is the primary means of wealth creation in the United States. The National Association of Realtors reported that the median sales price for homes rose more than 40% from early 2020 to mid-2022. The benefits for homeowners far exceeds the advantages of renting. Data from the Federal Reserve shows that the net worth of homeowners is $255,000 compared to renters at only $6,300. So homeowners are 40 times wealthier than renters. That is a staggering difference. And it's the key reason why many of those who pay rent for extended periods of time struggle to get ahead. Our next president could cause a significant swing in our economy. The results could be devastating or they could be a huge improvement. But in general, you're better off buying a house sooner than later. More on this in a moment. Question number 3, do I plan to live there for a while? If you're not planning to stay in the area for long, or your future is uncertain, you might be better off paying rent. But for the reasons I just mentioned, homeownership is the best option for most people. According to CoreLogic, the average homeowner gained about $25,000 in equity over the past year. If you consider how slow the housing market has been, that is crazy. In a good year, home values would likely exceed that. A survey of housing experts forecasts real estate values will continue to increase through 2027. So if you purchased a house for $400,000 in 2023, in 5 years, the value of your home is predicted to increase by more than $70,000. And in many markets, you will do much better than that. Now, when it comes to home ownership or rent, you're going to have that persistent monthly cost. This chart shows how much you'd pay in rent after 15 years based on your current expense. So if your rent remained unchanged at $1,700 per month, in 15 years, you dish out over $300,000. That's a lot of money, but you likely pay a lot more than that. Why? Because rent can increase year after year. When you buy a house, your payment will pretty much stay the same for 30 years. Not only that, but you also pay down your mortgage a little each time you make a house payment. As a renter, you're paying off someone else's mortgage. But rent isn't the only thing that keeps going up. Home values have always increased over time. This chart shows just how much home prices have gone up over the last 60 years. The dips in home values indicate good buying opportunities. But even if you had horrible timing and purchased a house in 2007, just before the market crashed, the value of your home would be much higher today. That's why they say it's always a good time to buy real estate. The wealth creation from appreciation combined with paying down your house each month can be astronomical. And after 30 years, your house should be paid off. So you can spend the rest of your life without that pesky monthly payment. In addition to that, your home's value could easily be 3 times more than what you paid. This will provide you with some extraordinary options. Number 1, you can stay in the home for the rest of your life with no monthly payment. Number 2, you can sell your house and get something smaller. This could leave you with hundreds of thousands of dollars to do with as you please. Or number 3, you might move to a location that provides a better quality of life. You can be closer to family and friends, better weather, or a place where you can pursue your hobbies and passions. The equity built over 30 years is so great that a lot of people can afford to retire. But remember, that 30-year countdown doesn't start until you buy. This is just one more reason to purchase a home as soon as possible. No doubt these benefits are mind-blowing, but there's also loads of incredible benefits that aren't financial. Things like more privacy, safety, stability, and in general, just a better quality of life. But the one benefit that tops them all, there's no place like home. Buying a house will be one of the most influential things you do for yourself and your loved ones. Now, as promised, I'm gonna share the cheat code for getting the best deal on a home in this market. Are you ready for it? Home builders. Yes, building a house in a market where mortgage rates are expected to fall is a great option. But if you want the best deal possible, visit new home construction communities where you live. I'm guessing that you'll be shocked by the crazy deals that some home builders are offering. Right now, a lot of builders have too many houses that are completed or nearing completion. The more homes they have, the more desperate they'll become. I'm aware of multiple builders here in Utah who have reduced their prices by tens of thousands of dollars and are offering to pay your closing costs or for a rate buy down. Some are even offering a fixed 30-year rate in the 4s. Damn! This will decrease your mortgage payment by hundreds of dollars per month. I recently helped a client purchase a spec home from a builder who reduced the price by $60,000 and gave her a 4.99 fixed 30-year rate. The massive discount plus rate buy down will reduce her house payment by about $1,000 per month. How crazy is that? Once again, if you're trying to time the market perfectly to get the best deal possible, you'll want to buy a house before the market turns. Reach out to a realtor in your area, preferably an agent with new home construction experience, to guide you through the process. An experienced agent should already know which builders are offering the best discounts and incentives, and they might be able to negotiate an even better deal for you. They can also protect you from the builders that are tricky-dicky. Now, you don't need to commit to buying a home right now. Just get out there and see what kind of deals are being offered. Who knows, the perfect house might fall right into your lap. And I'd like to share one last homebuyer tip. Expand your search radius by just a few miles beyond your preferred area. Many of my clients, and me included, have found the home of their dreams by doing this. I mean, it never hurts to look, right? Anyway, if you'd like to start looking at houses here in Utah, I'd be honored to serve you. And I'm a new home construction expert, so feel free to call or text me with any questions. If you'd like a deeper understanding of homeownership, you'll want to watch 20 unbelievable benefits of owning a home. And if you're moving here from another state, you'll want to check out Watch This before you move to Utah. Look for the links to my recommended videos in the description below. If you're looking to buy, sell, build a home, or invest in Utah real estate, I get contacted all the time. Please feel free to call or text me with your questions. I'd love to meet you, and I'm honored to serve you. For everyone else, please feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section below. If you have a friend or a family member looking to buy a home, you can easily text this video to them. And please, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and ring the bell to be notified each time I post new videos. Also, you can find me on Instagram at Ty, the Real Estate Guy. If you found this information helpful, please give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to ring that little bell below. It'll make you feel good.